straight all the way through.
Coming up next, a movie called Whore, featuring Teresa Russell as a Los Angeles streetwalker.
Looks a little flat. Need a hand pumping it up?
Our next movie stars the risk-taking actress Teresa Russell. She has the title role in a movie called Whore, which is virtually a non-stop monologue about a prostitute's daily routine. It's written in a flamboyant fashion, but there is a core of truth and a little sadness behind her words. Early in the film, she's very feisty on the street as she negotiates with an Indian man.
You are doing it without a rubber thing? I prefer it without a rubber thing.
You prefer what without a rubber thing?
Everything.
What are you, man, like suicidal?
Yes, I am liking that too.
Well, I'm not into suicides, and I always use a rubber thing.
I pay extra.
You couldn't afford extra.
And she has to look out for trouble as she tries to flag down a customer.
Hi, darling. You a cop?
Later, there's a debate over prostitutes and pimps among Russell, a homeless man, and her pimp.
You know, you should be legal. Then there wouldn't be a need for him.
Make it legal, and I'll open an office. Until then, this is my office. Some of our regulars, they phone me, and they tell me what they want, and I deliver.
Maybe I'm nothing more than takeout food. Easy, quick, and affordable.
The overt comedy in the film doesn't work so well as Russell and her pimp go for dinner in a fancy restaurant. By the way, the waiter here is played by Ken Russell, the director of this picture.
Yes, madam?
I don't really know, sir.
You call him waiter. You call me sir. I'll order for both of us.
Très bien, sir.
Whore works best when Teresa Russell simply talks to the camera about her life and her customers and their preferences. She's a warrior out there, and that's appealing. Little notice, however, is given to drugs, and the film's attempt to open up the drama are wildly uneven, as with that restaurant scene that I thought was really lame. Some bits work, some don't. I would have enjoyed this more as a one-woman show on a bare stage. I think it could be very, very effective with Teresa Russell saying the same lines.
I think it could be a one-woman show on a stage in the theater. I don't think it should have been filmed that way. I think that it's been filmed very interestingly by Ken Russell. It takes this urban landscape and kind of empties it of unnecessary characters, and it's not, this is gritty realism elevated to a certain style so that it's not supposed to be, you know, absolutely everyday reality.
I know it's not a documentary, but I think that by doing what he did, by emptying out the streets and all that, I think he was trying to do the very thing that I'm suggesting, which is make it a one-woman stage show, and that I would like to...
Gene, I mean, we're here to review the movie, not to recast it and put it on the stage. I think it's a very good movie. I think that Teresa Russell's performance is extremely interesting in the way that she finds a style to deliver this material, an attitude of irony and detachment and cynicism and weariness and finally loneliness and despair, and it's a much more realistic picture of a prostitution than you find, for example, in a movie like Pretty Woman, which would lead you to indicate it's just kind of like getting a scholarship or something.
Well, there are moments, I said, I mean, I'm mixed on the film, I'm voting thumbs down. I'm mixed on the film because there are times when she does hit all those points, but in between that, I think the picture is wildly comic and flat comic. And
given the quality of movies that are out there right now, I think you're making a big mistake to vote thumbs down on this one. It's a whole lot better than most of the movies we see.